Ecclesiasticus again, the Apocrypha 37, verse 27. Verse 27. So it says, my son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Right, so prove your soul in your life. You're going to find out whether this thing is even really for you, man. Because certain brothers come in this truth, you endure the chastening, the rejection, and you find out, no man, I can't deal with this, man. You wind up going back into the world, or you're going to find out that, no man, I'm about this. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the kingdom. I'm about suffering through it. I'm about the truth. I'm about truth, man. I'm not about lies. I'm not about the corruption. I'm prepared to go through everything that comes along with getting to that destination. At the end of the day, I'm a man. You are a man. You got to live in reality, in truth. A man lives in truth. An effeminate man lives in lies. You know, in the reality of women. Right? And no matter what suffering comes along with that reality, that's your cross. You got to bear that cross and walk your crucifixion, man.
Righteous and bold life. Can't be bold saying the truth. A natural bold person will tell the truth. Someone that's fearful will lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's that. Someone that lies is scared. What are you scared of?
You're gonna be tried, man.
So like, can I add to that?
Yeah, go on.
It says here in Baruch chapter 4, verse 3, give not thine honor to another, nor things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Yeah, you go on, break it down.
So just like you said, you have to prove yourself. So
Wait, read that again, read it louder. Okay.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 3, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right, break it down.
So even down to your nut, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to give it to your women, you know what I'm saying? You want to, you know what I'm saying? Because our women always complain that we're not really masculine, you know what I'm saying?
Cast off your clothes.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a point.
Right. You can use that as well.
Yeah, that's not a point.
But we use that to say don't give this wisdom unto a reprobate. Somebody you can clearly see is a scoffer. But you could also use that too. You could also use that too. Because some scriptures is twofold.
Yeah, but that's not the point I'm making. So something like a Saturday, a lot of men will say, you know what, I got Saturday leave. I got to work, you know what I'm saying? I got that 9 to 9 shift, you know what I'm saying? You're killing yourself, you know what I'm saying? On Sabbath, you're not keeping it holy. Now you gotta go promote, I don't know, football or something. Right. You gotta work a job. You gotta sacrifice that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta literally cold turkey that. Even if you gotta go unemployed for a while, you know what I'm saying? The Lord will soon see what you're trying to do. That's why you have to revision yourself. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like, I'm still here. That's just adding to what you were saying about.
Well, what I like about that verse there, it says, give not thy honor to another. You don't give your honor to the world, man. Because as Israelites, our honor is in the world to come. Our glorification is in the kingdom and enterprise to come, the everlasting world to come, man.
It don't exist until you make it exist.
Right.
If you go there with all that ounce of belief to build the white man's world, Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Now you're taking out of building up your people.
Right. Well, really, if you go, you could say that's a way, but if you go back to building Esau's world, it is proved that you were never of the construction to begin with. So you haven't hindered anything. All you've done is prove that you were never of us to begin with. So all your labor is in vain. That's what I'm saying. He that knew the Lord's will, you're going to be beaten with many stripes now, right? Yeah. Because you've been given a lot of money. Got the Most High. Look how much the Lord has enriched you with. All this understanding. And look what you've done with it. Nothing. So now the Most High is going to beat the shit out of you, man.
It's like a normal father. You know what I mean? Yeah. And your father will beat the eldest son. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Well, even though the little was a younger, did everything, he did the bad thing, you get money.
It's like the Lord saying, you know them sort of movies where it's like they say, you've seen too much, now we have to kill you.
Oh yeah.
You know too much. Now, if we let you go, there's a chance you might go out there and air out our business. So we have to do that. That's the Most High. The Lord is giving you the intel, the inner secrets of His counsel. And the Lord can't just let you go with that, man. The Lord is going to have to put you to death. Because either you can endure and get the reward, or the Lord will take you out. You know, that's how it goes.
The Most High is the good and evil, the good and evil.
You see what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot I want to go into. But this is Job chapter 19, verse 13. Job chapter 19, verse 13. Right? Because you brothers have to understand right now, you're on a higher level. But at the same time, be humble with it, because the Lord can exact it from you. The Lord can easily exact it from you. Because right now, you might say to yourself, I don't want to be burdened with this responsibility. But right now, all these people, the scripture says, this gospel is going to be preached to the four corners of this world. Everybody's going to hear this word. So no one's going to have an excuse in that time.
Yeah.
Right?
So, okay, what's the scripture? What's the scripture that's this word is going to be disappearing and having
Amos 9. Wait, I'm still up. Let me get it right now. It's Amos chapter 8, verse 11. So I was about to say 9 and 11. Amos chapter 8, verse 11. But I want to bring this out real quick. Job chapter 19, verse 13. Right? Ye have put my brethren far from me, and mine acquaintance are verily estranged from me. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. And that's what happens when you come to this truth. Right? They that dwell in mine house, and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. I called my servant, and he gave me no answer. I entreated him with my mouth. You know what? I begged him with my mouth. My breath is strange to my wife, though I entreated for the children's sake of mine own body. Yea, young children despised me. I arose, and they spake against me. All my inward friends abhorred me, and they whom I loved are turned against me. So that's what happens when you come to this truth. Okay? That's what you brothers is talking about.
Make you feel like you're crazy.
Right, to make it seem like you're... So this is going to be a lonely walk. You're by yourself, man. And that time is coming anyway, man. Because a time's going to come with desolateness, wasteness. You understand? And when you go to 2nd Ezra chapter 16, it tells you, man, there's going to be 2 left of the city. And stuff like that. So that time of loneliness is coming. They make movies about it, man. What's that new movie that came out, A Quiet Place or something like that?
Terminator. Terminator reminds me of this picture.
You know what I mean?
In the playground, then you just see a bright light, and then all of a sudden everything's vanished.
You see what I'm saying? So these movies show you that a time of emptiness within these cities is coming.
I think my favourite genre is post-apocalyptic, man.
Yeah, you know?
In the world type stuff. That's coming, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Think about the same thing in Galatians, about your family turning around.
Yeah, your family. Yeah. Your family's gonna turn on you. Let me get that in Luke right now, Luke chapter 6. Luke chapter 6, verse 22. Luke 6 and 22.
Chapter 6, verse 22.
Yeah, 22. So it said, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. So they're going to separate you from their company. I mean, they don't want to hang with you no more. They think you're mad or crazy. Okay? The one that you asked for is in Matthew chapter 10, verse 35. Start from verse 34.
Okay, yeah.
Got that one?
Yeah, I remember that one. Okay, so start from 34.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
What does a sword do? It cuts in half.
That's right.
It divides something. Coming on.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother,
Right?
and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Now when you look at the word variance, it means to part asunder. The word variance means to part asunder. Right, to separate. Because the Lord is making you holy. The Lord is separating you from the world, from your family. Right? Coming on.
The money maker. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
There you go. You have your own enemies. Yeah. It's going to be day of your own house.
Right.
And Rob is going through that. I'm going through that, man.
That's right.
Right?
I never told them the truth. I was telling my mom.
I didn't stop.
Yeah.
My mom was like, I think I go with it.
Because guess what? If you stop, then you're stopping in general. Don't ever think because you stop there.
They ain't gonna get it.
I know. I just tell my mum anyways, mum, you don't eat pork.
Yeah, no, don't eat pork. That's the point.
She doesn't, but it's like I just let her know that I'll
Take out the prawns, take out the pork.
She knows. So next time she phones me, it's already on her schedule. Like this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
So hopefully it starts to brush up on her. You know what I'm saying? Because now, because you don't stop on your journey because someone else is not hearkening to the word of their God. See? You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing stop you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because remember, like I said before, wisdom is going to try you by crooked ways. Right? To see if she can trust you. And that was mean what? The Most High is going to put spirits upon your parents. The more blessed spirits are on you, the more evil spirits are going to come upon your parents, man. They try you.
It could be anyone in your family. He's my little sister.
Why do you think you've been struggling since birth? Right, who's been around? Okay then. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think you've been struggling? Because if they were hopping onto the every father, you know, you'd be living this breath of life. You've been there from young. You broke your young anyways. The Lord, the Heavenly Father loves that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just that regimented. I'm saying faith. But yeah.
When they read it, it's Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. The prophet Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. Says, turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city, and it's the point, and two of a family, and I'll bring you to Zion. So you go, the Lord's going to take two out of a family, man. Right? So only two family members are going to make it. The rest of them are going to be destroyed. Your aunties, your uncles, they all, your nieces, your nephews, they're all going to be destroyed, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them. You understand? And that's how the Most High is dealing with, man. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. When you come in this thing, you better make sure that you're fully persuaded, man. Because the Lord is going to exact it from you. Because you don't want to be a part of the same number. Here is you're out here rebuking your people. The Most High might number you among them. Why? Because you didn't endure to the end, or you came up short somehow. And this is Luke chapter 12, verse 45. But and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink, and to be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. Right, those are certain brothers that have lost patience. They said the Lord delaying his coming, man. Luke chapter 12, verse 45.
You know, I told you before, like, yeah, Randy Orton.
25.
You 45.
You're Randy Orton.
12 and 45.
So you know like Randy Orton, man. WWE. He came out of nowhere, man. That's the Lord, man. It's gonna be so random.
KO like times 8 billion.
Right, yeah. Comes out of nowhere, man.
But imagine if the Lord came. Imagine if the Lord told you what hour He's gonna come. You be as a hypocrite, man. You just be like, you know, when I was a Christian, I used to say, listen, before I die, I'm just gonna ask for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Before I die and stuff, because I wanted to make it to heaven. But now you know the Lord's gonna come at time. You don't know it, man. The Lord wants to see who's sincere and who isn't, who's really about Him and who ain't about Him. Do you understand? Let me get this. Let me jump back. Luke 12, verse 47. Now, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. So there you go, you have it. You're going to be beaten with many stripes. You're going to be beaten more than the man that didn't know the Lord's will. You know better. Yeah. You knew the judgment. You knew all the scriptures. Like, and I've seen that. Certain guys that's been the truth for like 20 plus years. Certain guys that I looked up to. And then you wonder what they're thinking now. Now that they know that they can't come back into this thing, man. When you're seeing prophecy starting, like you're talking about brothers that I looked up to back in the day, man. Brothers that I learned from. And now that you're seeing things popping off, you still don't hear from them. Why? Because they already know the judgment of the Lord. They know they can't come back into this, man. They know they can't just come back and, you know, I'm the great elder. They can't do that, man. They know what the judgment is. Let me get that. Let me prove that right now. This is Luke chapter 9. Luke 9 and 62. Right? Luke 9 and 62. And Yahawah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. You're not fit, man. You're not worthy. You don't deserve that, man. You're talking about eternity. You're going to be an immortal, ruling over your own, because you see your people, they're going to be your children. Imagine having sons and daughters that you love, man. You're going to have billions of them. And you're going to rule over them with loving care, judgment, right? Severity at the same time, you know, that you keep your balance. But you know, all your people are going to be righteous anyway, so you won't even need to be chastising them like that. Because all your children, all your descendants are going to be righteous. But you're going to be like the ancestor to all of them, man. That's going to be your legacy. That's what you're working towards. But it was made known that you're not fit for that. You don't deserve that authority. Maybe because there's some evil within you. There's something wrong. You're a malicious guy. Right? You're a vengeful guy. You got to work on these characteristics that are within you. You two brothers, you might know your own faults, you know what's wrong about you. You need to work on that, man. That's what this time is for. So you can work on it, right? So let me get this. This is Numbers 14. Small little precepts. Numbers 14. And 24. So it says, Numbers chapter 14. Let me start from verse 22. Numbers 14, verse 22. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, have not hearkened to my voice. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. Right? Because all of them wanted to go back to Egypt, man. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, have followed me fully. Him will I bring into the land whereunto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Right, but the 2/3 of our people, they didn't follow the Lord fully. They were looking to go back to Egypt. And that's why the Lord destroyed them in the wilderness. But Caleb had another spirit, right? That's why you got to hope that the Lord don't take away that spirit from you. The Lord keep that spirit of what? It's enduring for what? The world to come. You understand? So that part said, for my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, have followed me fully. You say, love the Lord with all your heart, your mind, and your soul, man. This has to be your first priority. Do you understand? Like the job that you have, that's just your backup. The thing that you're using, your scripture says, abusing not the world, but just using it, man. That's the 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Right now, you're just using the world, man. You understand? So let me get this right here. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. Now the just shall live by faith. For if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So there you go, there you have it, man. That's what we believe in. Do you understand? So there you go, there you have it. You need to decipher yourself whether you're truly about this. Because that time of judgment is going to come, bro. In fact, and the Lord is moving. The Lord is working certain signs. Okay, let me just... Yeah. So I'm going to go to this in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 21. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 21. So it says, when thou shalt vow a vow unto Yahawah thy God, thou shalt not slack to pay it, for Yahawah thy God will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee. That which is gone out of thy lips, thou shalt keep and perform. Right. So when you come to this truth, it's pretty much a vow that you're making unto the Heavenly Father. You have to keep that vow to the end. Otherwise, it's going to be a sin in you, and the Lord is going to exact with that vow, man. You understand? You have to keep that pledge unto the Heavenly Father. You understand? So there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot. So let me get this. Judges chapter 11, verse 30. Let me get that right now.
I just thought as well, if you're not getting back to the flat to floor.
Judges chapter 11. This is Judges chapter 11, verse 30. Right? This is an example of what I'm talking about. This is Judges chapter 11, verse 30. And Jephthah vowed a vow unto Yahawah and said, if thou shalt without fail deliver the children of Ammon into mine hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet me, when I return in peace from the children of Ammon, shall surely be Yahawah's, and I will offer it up for a burnt offering. So meaning, when the Heavenly Father had allowed Jephthah to defeat the Ammonites, Jephthah would, basically, the Ammonites or the Japanese. So pretty much is anything that comes from out the doors to greet me, I'm going to sacrifice it to the Lord. You're going to find out who that was. So it says, let me read on. So Jephthah passed over unto the children of Ammon to fight against them, and the Lord delivered them into his hands. And he smote them from Arah, even till thou come to Minnith, even 20 cities, and into the plain of the vineyards, with a very great slaughter. Thus the children of Ammon were subdued before the children of Israel. So the Most High did it. The Most High destroyed the Ammonites, right? We, the children of Israel, slaughtered them. Then read on. And Jephthah came to Mizpah unto his house. And it's the point. Remember, the vow was that he would sacrifice anything that come out of the doors to greet him, if the Lord allows the Israelites to defeat the Ammonites, right? So it says, and Jephthah came to Mizpah to his house, and behold, his daughter came out to meet him with timbrels and dances. And she was his only child. Beside her, he had neither son nor daughter. And it came to pass when he saw her, that he rent his clothes and said, alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me. For I have opened my mouth unto the Lord, and I cannot go back. Meaning what? He had to sacrifice his own daughter, man. He didn't have no other son or daughter. But showing that men in ancient times, they had to stand by their word. What's come out of your lips? You can't double down on it, man. You gotta do what you said you're gonna do. It's a vow, bro. Nowadays, in 2024, niggas will do the opposite, man. They don't stand by what they say. Showing that in ancient times it was different, man. Read on. So it's only that men didn't just say, spell empty words. It's only that, when it's saying in Matthew says, for every idle word that a man shall speak, you're going to have to give an account of the things that have come out of your mouth, man.
To this day.
You know, brother, man, every idle word, if you don't mind bringing up your mouth. So that's peak, man.
So when we speak with scripture. You can't just say the Lord's going to.
You got to show, to prove that you have knowledge of the scriptures. To verify yourself. You know? Because you can't go to court and say things, you got to back it. You need proof. You need the source of your statement. You know?
Matthew chapter 12, verse 26, and it reads, but I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Verse 27, for by thy words thou shalt be justified, by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
So there you go, there you have it. Every idle word that a man shall speak, you're gonna have to give an account of that. Right? So let me jump back down to Judges chapter 11, verse 36. And she said unto him, my father, if thou hast opened thy mouth unto Yahawah, do to me according to that which hath proceeded out of thy mouth. For as much as Yahawah have taken vengeance for thee of thine enemies, even of the children of Ammon. And she said unto her father, let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may go up and down upon the mountains and bewail my virginity, I and my fellows. So she was a virgin. She even never known how to have sex before. She had no husband. But she said, leave me alone for 2 months. Let me bewail the fact that I've never been able to have a husband. Because she had to be sacrificed, man, according to the words of our Father. We read on in verse 38, and he said, go, and he sent her away for